Good morning. This is April 19. It's a rainy day today, and that's a blessing. It's been a bit dry. It is good to be in the house of the Lord, and I pray that you can get out to worship today. Our church is Belder Church, and you're very welcome. We would love to have you. We celebrated a wedding yesterday, and it was a lovely affair. Uh, for their privacy, we'll keep them quiet, but they had a lovely, bright day to celebrate their time in an outdoor wedding, and it was lovely to see that. And now we all get the blessing of a little bit of rain. I'm going to begin with Psalm 116 and portions in and out of it. I love the Lord because he has heard my voice and my supplication. He inclined his ear to me. I will call on him as long as I live. The snares of death encompassed me. The pangs of Sheol laid hold of me. I suffered distress and anguish, and then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, I prayed, save my life. Gracious is the Lord, the righteous one. The Lord protects the simple. When I was brought low, he saved me. Return, O my soul, to your rest, for the Lord has dealt beautifully with you. What shall I do to return to the Lord for all his bounty to me? I'll lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. I will pay all my vows in the presence of his people. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful ones. O Lord, I'm your servant. I am your servant, the child of your serving girl. You loosed my bonds. I will offer you thanksgiving and sacrifice. Indeed, thanksgiving in the midst of springtime. We have a few announcements that can go to the public, and one is that we're collecting small items that can go to new families in the Belder neighborhood. And if you're listening from another church, feel free to do that at your church. You know, to be welcoming and to encourage people into our churches is not competition anymore. It's really about serving the kingdom. And so let's all do that and welcoming people in. But if you have items you'd like to contribute to that, please do. It could be food things, could be things that are handy around the house, just something that would go into a basket. Let's see. Uh, oh, I would like to let everyone know that the Meals on Wheels organization has need of two drivers locally, and that's kind of an immediate need. And so, if you feel that you can spend on a regular basis 1 day a week, and it's about maybe 3 hours in a day to deliver meals, um, hope you'll consider it. They do good work for seniors or folks that are stuck at home on a long-term basis. You can call me and I'll try to get you in contact with the right people if that's something you'd like to do. Or if you'd like to look up Meals on Wheels in your internet search, you can get the number. Hey, I believe that's it for public announcements and blessings to you. One verse of a song for you. The church's one foundation is Jesus Christ her Lord. She is his new creation by water and the word. From heaven he came and sought her to be his holy bride. With his own blood he bought her, and for her life he died. Well, I am not the preacher today. That will be Jonathan Arnold. He's becoming a fine preacher, and I hope that you'll join us at the Belder Church today at 11. but I'm going to read from the scripture that he'll be preaching from. And it is in that period of time, putting ourselves 2,000 years ago, when Jesus was um, had been raised and now was letting people know that it had all been fulfilled, helping them to understand. Okay, so it comes from Luke 24, beginning at verse 13. Now, on the same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem, and talking to each other about all the things that had happened. While they were talking and discussing, Jesus himself came near and went with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him. And he said to them, "What are you discussing with each other while you are walking along?" And they stood still, looking very sad. And one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answered, "Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem who does not know the things that have taken place?" He asked them, "What things?" And they replied, "The things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people, and how our chief priests and leaders handed him over to be condemned to death and crucified. But we had hoped that he was the one who would redeem Israel." Yes, and besides all this, it is now the third day since things took place. Moreover, some women of our group astounded us. They were at the tomb early this morning, and when they did not find his body there, they came back and told us that they had indeed seen a vision of angels who said that he was alive. Some of those who were with us went to the tomb and found it just as the women had said, but they did not see him. And then he said to them, "Oh, how foolish you are, and how slow of heart at the prophets, all that they have declared. Was it not necessary for the Messiah that he should suffer these things and enter into his glory?" And then, beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them the things about him and all the scriptures. Okay. As they came near the village to which they were going, he walked ahead as if he were going to go on. But they urged him and said, "Stay with us, because it's almost evening and the day is now nearly over." And he went to stay with them. And when he was at table with them, he took the bread, blessed it, and broke it, and gave it to them. And then their eyes were opened. They said to each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he was talking on the road, while he opened the scriptures to us?" In that same hour they got up and returned to Jerusalem. They found the 11 and their companions gathered there. And they said, "The Lord has risen indeed, and he has appeared to Simon." They said to the two back. And then they told what had happened on the road and how he had made known to them in the breaking of the bread. Blessings to you as you consider the risen Lord. I pray that you may be blessed. This is the day the Lord has made, and may each of our days be worthy of him. God bless. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.